TCC families, Charlie and Becky here with your Monday Moment. And as promised, we said that this week we would share some details with you about a farewell-ish type of thing for Charlie and for Aaron. And so, as promised, we will share that with you. What we are going to do as a church family is next Sunday, which is September 30th.
Yes.
Yep. Which will also be Charlie and Aaron's last Sunday with us here at TCC. We are going to do a tent farewell-ish she-hand shindig outside in the parking lot after both services. So after the 9 o'clock service and then after the 10:30 service. We're going to have a tent outside for them to hang out in, mostly just so you guys know where they are. It'll be easier for you guys to find them. And they'll be hanging out there, so you guys will be able to, take a few moments and stop by and say farewell. Maybe an elbow
bump.
an elbow bump, things along those lines. We are, and when I say we, as in me and the staff and the rest of the church family, not you, we are asking that you guys take a moment and write a card or just bring some words that you're able to share with Charlie and Aaron, so maybe some words of encouragement, or what would be really fun is if you guys have a memory or a story, jot those down in there. And to share them, you guys can bring them, and we'll have a place for you guys to be able to put those in the tent. The reason that we're kind of going that route is because in these moments, and I know that you've experienced some of these moments before, and TJ and I have when we left our previous church, it all just becomes kind of a little bit of a blur. And it just kind of was like, all the things. So that is going to help preserve the words that you will want to share with Charlie and Aaron. So it's best if you write those things down, put them in an envelope. They have a long drive ahead of them.
Yeah, 30 hours that we'll have to read.
So they will have some time to be able to read those and to reminisce and to just kind of dive into those. And they're just, like I said, it's just going to help preserve some of those memories and some of those words better than just sharing something with them in that moment. Because I imagine you guys are going to have just lots of people and lots of things happening in that moment. So we're encouraging you guys to do that. Also, I know, Charlie, it's kind of awkward that you're sitting here, but also we are encouraging you guys, if you want to put in a gift card or something to help out in their travels or a little bit of a farewell gift, that would be strongly encouraged. Because you guys are traveling really, really light. So
we are getting rid of everything.
While gifts and tokens of appreciation are nice, you guys are traveling unbelievably light. I mean, you've gotten rid of a lot of different things. So we don't want to make your trip heavier in the process. So I'm going to put you a little bit on the spot. Not sorry. If it were gift cards, where would be a good place to have gift cards from? Because you're going to a different state.
That's true.
What is all out there that would be useful?
Some things hold true beyond states, and that is the internet.
Yes.
So, Amazon, I guess.
Amazon, yes. Amazon gift cards would be great. Yes.
And I mean, there's like Walmarts out there and Targets and everything. And yeah, like you said, we are literally paring down everything we own to fit into one vehicle. And we're just going to drive that car out there. Yeah. So we are replacing a lot. But
what are your actual dates and stuff? Can
you
share with us what your plans
so
are for that?
The 30th will be our last Sunday here. And we'll do all that. And, we would have loved to have done something more, but with the season with pandemic, it just isn't realistic. But I'll be in the office until that Wednesday, the 2nd. I'll be in the office that week. And if anyone doesn't feel comfortable coming to service, doesn't feel comfortable staying after, if they want to set up a time to come talk or meet or stop by, I would love it. And I would love to see you. Yeah,
because we do have a lot of people that aren't here, aren't attending services. So so you guys can stop by in the office and be able to see Charlie.
So we'll be here until the 2nd, and then we'll be driving out on the 4th. So we'll leave real early that morning and drive through the weekend to get to Vegas. Yeah, we'll drive all. It's like, I think it's over 30 hours-ish. And we'll drive, and we'll get there on that Monday. And move in.
Here we go,
It's
right?
happening.
Yes, it's quite an adventure and a lot of different things. So, yes, and so you guys have already signed a lease on a house
Yeah.
that you're gonna be moving into down there. And can you share with us just a little bit, so moving into a house, but not just you and Aaron?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they're not having a baby. That's not, I realize that as those words are coming out of my mouth, that sounded like that.
There's been so many
I will
times.
just go ahead and just say that and stop that right from the get-go.
That's not what it is.
Who will be living with you in this house?
Yeah, so as we have shared in the video and on Sunday a little more, Aaron's family all lives out in Las Vegas, and one of the big reasons we're out there is just to support them, to help them through this time, but also just really that's her community. I mean, they grew up together, her dad and her sister. You know, they have just such a strong bond, and so we'll be living in, we're able to all kind of pool our resources instead of all individually having small little apartments. We're able to pool it into a nice sized house for all of us to live in together.
That's awesome.
And we're really excited about that. And and Erin starts classes today online, so she's starting her classes today, and we'll be working on those.
Let's be praying for that, families. That's a big, I mean, that's just a lot going on. I mean, it's just a lot. It's a lot, right? So yeah, families, let's be praying for them. Definitely be praying for Aaron. I mean, that's a lot of additional things, you know, starting back into school. But we as a church family we're excited for you guys. I mean, we're bummed out for ourselves, but we won't focus on that part. Excited for you guys. I just love that Aaron's being able to go back to school, being able to pursue that, and that you're in a spot where you're able to help and support and to make that happen.
Yeah.
And how awesome, I think, we are all ministers, right? And even if you don't have a title of a minister after you leave here, you are ministering and just loving on your family so deeply that, I mean, that is living out the gospel right there.
Absolutely.
And I just think that's wonderful. And bummed for myself, but that's okay. That's all right. We won't get into that. We're really excited for you guys. So we did want to share with you guys what we are planning on doing this coming Sunday. Again, we invite you guys to come and join us and to bid farewell to Charlie and Aaron this Sunday after both services, after 9 and 10:30, in a tent outside. Take some time, jot down a memory or write some words into a card for them. And then we also just wanted to kind of give Charlie the opportunity to just kind of share some details as far as dates and things like that goes with you guys. So
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, families, we appreciate you, and we are happy to be on the journey of making disciples who make disciples. Whether we work here at this church or we don't, if we're in this state or not, we're all on the same mission of making disciples who make disciples, and we are happy to be on this journey with you. We hope that you guys have a wonderful week, and we will see you soon.